Hey, hey, hey. It's Danielle K. Howell here, your mompreneur on a mission. And it seemed like I just saw you guys, right? I feel like you probably just saw me earlier today, 12 o'clock. I had a busy day today. But tonight is our Women on a Mission webcast, and where we usually have a panel of women and we talk about our challenges, we talk about our success, we talk about our trials, we talk about our home business adventures, and we just give some value about what it is, the raw and uncut about what it is to work from home and why we decided to do so. And if this is something that you would like to do, to lock arms with a bunch of women on a mission, then we encourage you to join us. So that's basically what this hangout is usually about tonight. Unfortunately, I'm alone. I think one of my business partners is going to hop on, but nonetheless, we go forward. We go forward with the mission, and sometimes you have to go alone as a lone ranger. But I have no problem with that because I know that my women, they are on to do great things. So tonight, like I said, we're not going to be on long because, especially being that it's just me, I do want to shed some light on. I'll just tell a few stories about who I am and, how you can contact me. As you can see right there on your screen, you can work with me at www.workwithdaniellekHowell.com. Why should you work with me? Because I have a little bit of experience here on the online marketing scene. I've been an online marketer for about a year now, and my year was up December 12th. I started December 12th, 2014. I found this company and I started online marketing after becoming a certified life coach, after quitting my job as a New York City teacher, after being stressed out and overwhelmed and overworked. I found this business, and it has really, truly revolutionized the way I thought about business, the way I thought about success. Sometimes people make success look easy, right? They make it look really easy. And although it's not hard, it is some work involved, right? It's not just sit around on the beach drinking out of coconuts, not yet at least. You got to put in some hours and you got to put in some work, but it's all fulfilling work. It really is. I love what I do. I love the fact that I'm able to connect with people all over the world. Today I had a phone. Well, actually, I was connected with two people in two different parts of the world. One lady, she's from Dubai, India. I live in New York. So she was 9 hours difference from me, and we had a nice Skype call earlier today. And another lady I spoke to from Hawaii. She's 5 hour difference than my time here. So, this business can absolutely take you around the world, and you can make connections everywhere you go. You can make connections to people who don't live right next to you, but you can have a conversation with them, and you can meet with them, and you can speak with them, and you can mastermind with them, and you can talk with them and rub shoulders with them right through the computer. And it's just an amazing feeling. And not only that, but you got the ability to earn commissions. One of my business partners is going to come on today. She earned a nice commission today just from one sale. And these are the things that are, just rampant in our company. People are just making nice commissions, 5-figure commissions, 3, 4, 5-figure commissions left and right. And this is something that you can do every single day. You can, use your time to learn some things on the computer, and you can use that time to not only learn, but implement and attract people to you. And next thing you know, they are signing up. But I said, it is some work involved. It is a learning curve involved, but we learn, do, and teach at the same time. That's what the beauty of it is. We learn, we do, and we teach all at the same time. We don't wait. We learn from the products that we have here. Like, I've learned how to do webinars like this, like what you're watching right now, just from the products. I've learned how to tell my story. I've learned how to connect. I'm a very, I want to say, introverted person, kind of, sort of. I kind of like my privacy, and I like to be left alone most times. But when it comes to speaking with people and helping them, then I really break out of my shell, because it's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I've always been passionate about. I've always loved the fact of helping people. I remember when I was younger, I wanted to be a pediatrician because I always thought, being a pediatrician, I could help so many kids. And then lo and behold, I became a teacher, right? I became a special education teacher, and I still ended up helping kids. And now I'm helping adults. I'm helping adults who want a better life. I'm helping adults who want to find a better way. I'm helping adults holding them back to break free of the things that are keeping them stagnant, whether it's debt or, social anxiety or whatever, depression. I mean, you name it. There are so many things that are holding people back from living their dreams. And I can't help with depression or anything like that, but I'm going to tell you, the personal development products that we have here can literally change your life and change your attitude about life. And, of course, you probably need some clinical evaluations if you're really depressed, but on top of the clinical evaluations, the personal development that we have here is phenomenal and is bar none. So they have really transformed me into the person that you see before you right now, and they can transform you as well, right? They can do marvelous things for you just by you plugging in and learning. I've learned so much through this company, so very much. And, so for those people that are not quite ready to join, it makes me know, never mind. I remember when I first got started, because I was so used to typical network marketing, where you talk to everybody that and you try to sign them up. And if they say no, it's like, okay, then you go for the no. But in this business, it's all about attracting the people who want what you have. Now, sometimes you'll attract people that they say they want what you have, but then you talk to them, or, you have them go a step further, and then they realize that they're not interested because they're not ready to invest in their business. They're not ready to really change their life. And that's fine, right? That's fine. But they've made the first step. You didn't come to them asking them to buy your products or join your business. They actually asked you for more information. So that's how we leverage our business here. We leverage it on the internet, so people are actually asking you for more information, and they are coming to you because they've seen you somewhere, they've heard about you, they've they like what they've been seeing, the results that you're getting. Like, I post my results all the time, the leads that I get every single day, the sales that I make. I just made a sale from the hangout that I had earlier today. I made a sale. So these are the things that we do on a regular basis. And, so by me posting my results, guess what? Somebody's going to want to join, because people like to join people that have results. And if you join me and my Women on a Mission, you will be joining a team of women who are getting results, who are passionate about their business, so much so that they make it a point to get results. I make it a point to get results, and I make it a point to help my team get results. Now, if you don't get results, that means that you're not doing the work. And that I come across sometimes as well. Unfortunately, more oftentimes than not, people are not willing to put in the work that it takes to get results right away, right? They want to wait. They want to learn too long. They want to, make sure of things. And in this industry, you can't really, you can't really utilize the system like that. It's not meant to be utilized like that. It's not meant to be used like a college degree, where you learn for 4 years. You learn month after month, week after week, month after month, year after year. You learn. You study. You take tests. You write. You may discuss in class. You do all that stuff, but you're not applying anything. You're not applying it. So, we come from that kind of mentality that society teaches us, that we have to learn, keep learning and learning and learning until we got everything down packed. And then we implement. Then we go get the job, and then we become the teacher, right? So that could take a good 4 to 6 years before you're actually making money. And that's why so many people get into student loan debt. I myself got caught in that trap by going back to school to being a teacher. I had the student loan debt, and it was just it. And when I looked at the debt, to me, it seemed like it was a sign to keep me stuck. It was a sign to keep me stuck. And like it kind of shocked me. And I said, wait a minute, this is what I've been doing. I actually paid all of this money. Well, I borrowed all of this money so that I could get a job that's barely paying me the amount per year that I owe back to the university, and it kind of made me shiver, because I'm like, now I'm obligated to these people. Like, how can I ever do anything else? I have to stay at this job because now I have to pay back these loans. So that's the trap, guys. That's the trap that society has put us in. And then you become broke, you become indebted to the state or the city or wherever, right? And now you are stuck and you have no alternative but to stay in that job, to stay in that space of complacency, whether you love it or not, right? Whether you love it or hate it, you have to stay because you have no alternatives, because now you have that debt hanging over your head. And that can cause a lot of people to go into depression and can go to a place of, anxiety. And this is what the majority of the world is living like. This is basically what the majority of the world is living like. They are in a space of emptiness, right? They don't feel fulfilled. They don't feel fulfilled. They just drag themselves into work. They drink their cup of coffee. They drag themselves into work, looking at the clock, waiting for the day to pass so that they can go home and watch some TV and pass out on the couch and dreading the next day, right? And they live in a state of dread where they just are hanging on by a thread and they cannot even stand to get up to go anywhere. But they know they have to drag their sad, sorry, tired selves into a place where they don't want to be. And I didn't want to be that way anymore. I mean, I loved working with my children, special needs children, but I wanted to have a life. I felt that I was stuck there. That's not what I really, really wanted to do in the first place. I just did it because a lot of people was advising me, oh, you should be a teacher. You'll be a great teacher. You should be a teacher. Because I started out as the teacher's assistant and I worked my way up to become the teacher. And so everybody said, oh, you have such a passion for it. You're such a girl, so great, right? And I kind of fed into that. Well, maybe since I'm already in this industry, I might as well just stay, right? That's basically what I did. I settled for a job that I didn't really want. That's exactly what I did. And it made me miserable. And I didn't like it. I didn't want to be stuck in a classroom. I just didn't. I wanted to be able to go and come as I pleased, when I pleased, to be with my own children, go on school trips, be part of the PTA board, if that's what I wanted to do, bring cupcakes and brownies on school trips, if that's what I wanted to do, and still make money, and know that, that was not a factor in whether I was bringing in an income or not, being that I was home. And this business is what has allowed me to be able to do that. I'm able to sit in my home office. I'm able to sit in my home office. I'm able to work from home. I'm able to go and come as I please. If my kids have something during the day, I'm able to go, and I don't have to answer to a boss to ask for a day off, ask for a sick day. Knock on wood, I don't get sick too often, because now I'm able to keep myself very healthy with the foods that I eat, my exercise regimen. So I feel like I'm healthier and I feel more vibrant than ever before because I'm able to take care of myself better. I'm not under so much stress. And this is what you will learn when you are home doing a business that you love and you are working towards a goal that is fulfilling. Right? It's so much different. It's such a clear-cut difference when you are doing what you love. And if you don't love this business, when if you decide to get started with us, if you say that you don't love this business, then you can, go somewhere else. You can leave. You can get your refund. But I honestly cannot say that I've heard anyone say, even if they've left, I'm going to be honest, even if they've said, you know what, I can't do this, right? This is not for me. It's not for everybody. It's just not. Some people just have no business sense. They just don't want to have a business sense. They just don't want to be a part of, something bigger. They are okay with living small, right? And that's okay. That's okay. People come and go all the time. It's just like any other company, any other business, any other job, right? People come, people go, right? But the ones that stay, the ones that remain, the ones that continue to get results and continue to help as many people as they can along the way are the ones that go on to see great, great rewards. I've seen it in my own business, and I've continued to see it in my teammates' business. And that is what encourages me to keep on going, to know that we are changing the world. We are absolutely changing the world. We are changing the way people live. We are changing people's bank accounts. This company is changing so much about so many people and so many things in the marketplace and in the world, because jobs are being shipped overseas. You know, everything is on the computer now. So if you're not utilizing the computer, you don't really understand how it all works, then this is where you need to be, because this is where you will get introduced to so many media platform strategies that you've never known existed. Because that's what I was introduced to, things that I never knew existed. Like, I would have never known that I could hold a webinar like this. I used to think that was just for the gurus, the people, you know, at the top of the food chain, right? I didn't know somebody like me, an average girl that just came from, you know, a teacher that that I could have a webinar, host a webinar. And then after I host a webinar, people will buy from me. I just never would have guessed. I never would have guessed until I saw it for myself, until I experienced it. So, you know, those are the kind of things that you will hear and see on the upcoming weeks as we have more women come on. I'm sorry that you missed the women tonight. But, you know, as we continue to have more women, we may even change it from a women on a mission to just, you know, us on a mission, because, you know, I'm sure that sooner or later we're going to have some men involved, and they're going to say, hey, wait a minute, why is this just for women? Right? Why, my computer's getting so dark. Why is this just for women? But, you know, so that being said, you know, I just want to encourage you, if you are doing something, if you are not happy where you are, I want you to take a moment right now to just think about your life. Just think about where you are. Think about your business, or if you don't have a business, think about your job. Think about your paycheck. Is that money enough to really help you live the life that you really need and deserve? Just think about that. Think about how much time freedom you have right now. How much time do you have to really do the things that you really, really want to do? How much time? How much energy do you have? How much energy do you have to do the things that you really want to do on a daily basis? Just think about that for a second. I just want you to think about that, and think about what it would be, what it would be like if you could just have a few extra hundreds or thousands of dollars a month added to your bank account. See our income disclosure at empowernetwork.com/income, because everybody's results is different. But what I want to ask you, how would your life change with an extra $3,000 a month in your bank account? What would that do for you and your family? What would that do for your life? What would that do for your future? What would that do for your children's future? I just want you to think about that. Could you get that now in your job? Just think about that. Can you make an extra $3,000 a month in your job right now without putting in any extra work? Or do you have to put in massive amounts of overtime? Does your job even allow overtime? See, here we don't exchange time for money. That's the difference between having an online business and having a job. We don't trade time for money. We just provide value out to the marketplace, and we get money in exchange. And the value comes from the products that we have, the things that we've learned, and the things that we teach in return. That's it. We teach you everything that you need to know here, because everything is inside of the products. And those products are designed to help you get in profit in your first 72 hours if you follow the system. My very first week, I was able to sign up my very first person, my very first week. And I went on ever since after that to sign up people every single month. I've never missed a month where I haven't signed up anyone into my business. One month I signed up over 18 people in 1 month. In one day I've signed up over 4 people. In 1 month, a couple months, I've hit the rank in my company. 1 month, I hit a boss in my company. And, right now I'm on my 90-day plan to hit gold. And these things, you probably don't even understand what that means, gold and boss and things like that. But you'll understand that once you are on the inside. So you could just click the link that you see there, and you will be on the inside of this company. And you'll see exactly what we do here. This is what you probably have been seeing around, right? You probably think, oh, it's a scam. I don't know what this work from home stuff is. I don't understand it. And for those who think it's a scam, let me tell you something. What's the biggest scam? Your job. Your job has the nerve to tell you how much you're worth. You don't think that's a scam? For somebody to tell you exactly how much you're worth? No more, no less. Here, this is your paycheck. That means that's how much you are worth to them. And in this industry, you don't get paid for how much you are worth. You get paid for how much you provide out to the marketplace. And it all comes from the education. We are so far above worth here because of what we've learned. Our education that we get here is invaluable. Invaluable. It's something that you will never get anywhere else. I've been in other companies. I've been in other businesses. You will never get the tools, the tips, and the education, and the camaraderie, and the team building, and the top producer strategies that you will get here. You just won't. And this is what you need to build a business. Some people come into this industry with the hobby mentality and a lottery ticket mentality. They want to win the lotto. They want, the riches really quickly without doing the work. That's false. That's just, something that's not going to happen. That's not real business sense. People want to make money, but they don't want to invest the time, and they don't want to invest their resources. That is not business sense. That is not a business. That is a hobby. And that's just trying something out. That is not real business. Any real business, you have to invest in it. Period. Point blank. And if you are skeptical, then maybe it's not for you, right? Because when I got into this business, no way. I mean, I had a little bit of skepticism in my back. Like, how could this be? How could people be making money on the internet? How is that possible? How is that possible? I mean, I couldn't even fathom it. I was seeing these videos of these ladies, and I'm like, how are they doing this? The mailbox money system, the living the laptop lifestyle. How is that possible? On the beach, showing their checks. How is that possible? I didn't think, but I knew that it was real. I knew these were real people, but I kept checking them out. I kept looking, like, really? Getting on the webinars, listening to the calls, like, really? Wow. That's awesome. Like, I just thought it was just amazing. I just thought it was just an amazing way to live. And I still do. And I'm so happy to be a part of it. I'm not quite living on the beaches of the world just yet, but I will be shortly. I will be. I have a year in, and this has been the most fantastic year ever. I mean, I've had some crazy things happen to me last year too, but nothing to do with the business, just, personal things. But this business was my savior. Like, I was always able to turn to my business when everything else was like, just going haywire, because that's how life is. Life hands you lemons, right? So you got to make lemonade. But when they hand you lemons, sometimes people break down. Like, I don't want lemons. I wanted limes, right? I didn't want lemons. Sometimes you just got to take the lemons, but know that you have something to fall back on to distract you from the lemons that's being thrown at you. And my business was that. My business was definitely that. And, like I said, I've been on the leaderboards, and I just had an awesome first year. In this business. And I know this year is going to be even better. even better. I mean, massive, because my vision has gotten bigger. Before I just wanted to make $10,000 a month. That's all I wanted. That was my goal. That's all that I wanted. And now my vision is just to help 1,000 people, which is huge. That's a lot of people. I broke it down. It's 84 people a month, 83 people a month, right? So it's about 2.5 people a day. So I broke it all down as to exactly who I need to help, how I need to do it, and what mediums I'm going to use to do it. And I would love to have you on board with that. I would love someone that is vision focused, mission focused, not just focused all on yourself, but focus about all the people out there in the world that needs to be helped. And you're probably thinking, well, I need to help myself, right? And I get that. I understand that, right? You got to put in your own oxygen mask before you can help somebody else. Absolutely. Absolutely. But at the same time, you have to think about other people. You have to, because you can't be selfish with this business. You just can't. You can't just think all about yourself and forget the people out there that need what you have, that want it. And if you're not putting yourself out there to give it to them, to offer it to them, then you're doing the masses a disservice, because they need us out there in the marketplace. And that marketplace, fortunately, we are very fortunate here. That marketplace is the internet. We don't have to leave our homes. We don't have to go anywhere. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to do any home parties. We don't have to do any of that. I mean, you may need to do a few Skype calls, a few Zoom calls, right? A couple webinars, but that's about it. Maybe a few phone calls, maybe, it depends. It depends on the prospect, right? And that's it. You just learn what's inside of the system, you work it, and you plug into the trainings, and you use the trainings to design your business. That is what you do. And we help you to do that. And we help people who are motivated and who are serious-minded, business-minded individuals, people who want to make money from home, and people who want to help other people make money from home, and people who want to invest in educational tools so that they can do it, and that they can do it to the best of their ability. That's who we want in our team. That's who we want to train. That's who we want to be a part of this circle. Because, if you're going to come in here and be a tire kicker and be a person that makes excuses and a complainer, then you can stay at your job and do that, right? We don't need that kind of energy here. We are positive individuals that are helping other positive individuals to become free. That's what we are here for. That is our mission. And that is what we are going to, do for the rest of our lives. And once you come into this business, you will see why. You will see why we are focused on that. It's because it's something that's bigger than ourselves. And it's something that not everybody will want to be a part of. But once you do be a part of it, it can change and transform your life, your being, your existence. So that, my friend, that being said, I'm going to sign off. I want to thank you for coming on this webinar. It was a short one tonight because it's just me. It's just me. And I have another webinar at 8 o'clock, but I have some some family things to do between now and then. So I want to thank you for coming on. If you see my name on that link, Danielle K. Howell, or you can go to workwithdaniellehowell.com. You can get started with me in my team, and I will be your sponsor, and I will help you through this process of home-based business ownership. I will help you get started. I will help you set up your marketing platform. I will help you get through that first hurdle, where is you getting your first few leads, and I will help you to market your business on the internet so that people are being attracted to what you have, what we have here, and what we offer, right? So I will help you do that myself along with my team members. I'm just a small portion of something much bigger, right? I'm just one of the representatives of something much larger, something much bigger, huge organization. But I believe in this company. I believe in the vision of creating 100 millionaires per year. I believe that I will be one of them as long as I continue on my mission and continue in faith and good works, and knowing that I am here to help others create financial freedom for themselves and for their families. Because without it, you are lost. You can have everything else, but this society, we live in a capitalistic society where you have to have the financial means to get the things that you need, want, and desire. So with that, not to say that you have to, praise money, absolutely not. But don't be fooled that money is the root of all evil, because it's not. It's not that the money is the root of all evil. It's the love of money. If you use money as a tool, you make money and you use it as a tool to get the things that you need, want, and desire, and as well as help other people get what they want and desire. Help lift other people up. Give other people an opportunity to earn money from home, where they can be home with their families. I believe that this kind of situation can create such a ripple effect, and we can ultimately change the world. That's what I believe. So that being said, I want to thank you for coming on. You can click that link that says, work with Danielle K. Howell. Or you can go to www.workwithdaniellekHowell.com. I want to thank you for coming on. You can meet me on Facebook at Danielle K. Howell 1 with the number 1. You can meet me on Facebook there. And I would love to, become your friend. Just send me a message and tell me that you was on my Women on a Mission training tonight and my webinar, and just let me know what you thought. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your, what it is that you are looking for in a home business. Let me know if this is something that you've been thinking about, but you're just not sure. I want to know where you are. Where do you stand? So maybe I can help you through the process. Okay, my friend, I will talk to you again soon. Take care. Have a great day. Love and light. Be blessed. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.